Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters hot rods, muscle cars, and collector car showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This is a certified piece, so at full price we actually include enclosed transport, and at full price we have a 90-day powertrain warranty. It's a 2000 Pontiac Trans Am. Engine bay here, you have the LS1 under the hood. As we work our way towards the driver's side firewall, you're going to notice we have power brakes. And as we work towards the front accessories, you're going to see we have power steering, you have the ABS, so everything looks to be original. Around 26,000 original miles, and we're going to show that odometer during the test drive portion. Like I said, everything looks to be original. The LS1, the intake manifold looks nice. Everything is routed real good, so no known modifications. Very, very original as far as the drivetrain goes. We'll shut the hood, we'll take a look at the paint. Beautiful paint. No clear coat fade, no dings or dents. You can see as we work our way towards the middle, towards the driver's side, there's no splitting, no cracking. I don't see any signs of bad bodywork on the car whatsoever. In my eyes, this looks to be original paint, or at least mostly original. We don't have any documentation on that. And I'm not a body guy, so I can't really authenticate it, but it does look to be original paint. Headlights look good. The bumper, we'll work around there. Not split, not cracked. No major imperfections going on along the front bumper here. Everything is in good working order. And the front fender as we work our way up. And you see the reflection, how nice it is. So you have great paint. You have a nice clear coat. Now if you want to take the paint to the next level, if you want to protect it even farther, we do offer ceramic coating. You can definitely get that going at an additional cost. Another thing, if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you're going to see up close pictures of the wheels, the tires. The tires are in great shape, the wheels look good. It's a good looking car, and it's also a classic. Depending on your state, you can actually put blue tags on it. It varies state to state, of course, but you can at least get classic car insurance on this, which is very affordable. The glass is not cracked, the glass is not chipped. You can see the dash pad through the glass. Beautiful. So very well cared for, very well maintained. Car runs excellent. Paint shows really well. The underside's real clean. So this is a turnkey car. Headlights, taillights, wipers all work, door locks work, windows work. The door is in great shape. We got the Trans Am logo down low. That is awesome. And as we keep working our way down, I don't really see any imperfections to point out on the driver's side door. Even down low, you can see not a whole bunch of rock chips down here. This is in very nice condition. I would say it's a 9 out of 10 probably. Now we don't have the whole day to go over every nook and cranny. If that is something you'd like to do, come to Daytona. Driver's side glass looks good there. No cracks. And then we'll move on to the door panel. Door panel is in great shape. I don't see cracks. You got the power window buttons right there, power lock buttons. Very nice. And they all work too. On the interior, we have the bucket seat, center console interior 4L60E transmission. So you have a 4-speed overdrive transmission. And that, of course, is paired with the LS1. Carpet is in great shape. You have the nice floor mats on top. Fold it up. You can see that carpet looks awesome. Back seats. No rips, no tears that I see. Beautiful interior. And then that carpet. Carpet looks good. Probably the original interior. That's pretty cool. You also have T-tops. Door shut real nice. It has a clean Carfax, so no accidents. Door panels line up very nice, and we can go along the quarter here. Beautiful paint. You have a little scratch right there on the bumper, but again, this is a used car. It's old. It looks this good though. You go to a parking lot, some of the cars that are brand new look worse than this. So this is definitely well cared for. All right, the hatch opens up real smooth. You have the carpeted material down on the trunk here. This is also included You just got a little bit of receipts for oil filters and all that. Nothing major, but a little bit of documentation. And then you can see down low where you put the T-tops. That is in good shape. All the plastic is there, not cracked, not chipped. And it shuts nice. Look at the rear end. Taillights are in great shape. The bumper looks really nice. Beautiful body lines. And we can take a step back and look towards the car, the quarter, the door, the front fender. Everything is lining up real nice. The wheel arches are in great shape. Again, there's no signs of bad bodywork on the car at all. Everything is how it should be. Untouched. The reason these cars are going up in value so fast is because people modify them. They put wheels, tires, suspension, superchargers, turbos on them. You know, people really make them into little rocket ships. But they're clean ones, the original ones, the low mile examples, they're going to shoot up in value. Every day they're going up in value. As far as the paint on the top here, you do have the typical, I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera, but a little bit wavy. And that is very, very common on these cars. They did that from the factory. But we always like to point stuff like that out. Passenger side glass looks good. And as we work our way in, door panels. You do have an imperfection right there. It's not deep, but it is there. These are driver quality cars. If they were concours, it'd be more money and you'd be afraid to drive it. But as far as the interior goes, we'll keep working our way towards the door panel here. You got the power locks, you got the power windows. The bucket seat interior with the center console. No rips, no tears that I see on the passenger side. That is in great shape. And the carpet. Carpet's in great shape as well. No rips, no tears on the back. All the plastic in here is in beautiful condition. Door shut nice. We'll go along the door. No major imperfections to point out there. This thing is, you know, car show ready. Really don't have to do much. The paint is in very nice condition. This is something that you can just drive to a car show reliably in, win some trophies, drive all the way home without any worry. As far as the front fender, again, real slick paint going all the way throughout. You might have a little bit of a scratch right there. Not very big, but it is there. The majority of our business is done sight unseen. Pennsylvania, they've been selling cars for over 30 years. We've been going on 10 years here in Daytona. Every day we sell a car, sometimes even 2 or 3. The reason we do well is because we have a 20-minute video. We show all the body panels, we put it up in the air, show the underside, and we take it out on the road and drive the car. But if that is not enough, come to Daytona Beach, check out the car with your own eyes. You can drive the car, put it on the lift, inspect it here. So right now we're going to put the Trans Am on the lift. We're going to inspect the undercarriage, and then after that, we'll go for a drive. Underneath our 2000 Trans Am. Front disc brakes, we're going to look at all the suspension. Everything looks awesome under here. 26,000 original miles. Definitely well kept. Passenger side looks fantastic. When I'm driving this down the road, I don't feel any clunks, weird noises. I mean, everything is planted on here. We have a V8 under the hood, so you have the LS1. We can pan up here to the top. You're gonna see oil pan's nice and dry, the front seal, no active leaks. Everything's in good working order under there. And as we work our way back towards the transmission, we have a 4L60E transmission, 4-speed overdrive, pan's nice and dry. Transmission shift's perfect on this car. Everything's hooked up, speedo cable, tail shaft seal. So no active leaks at this time. And we'll keep moving towards the floors. Floors are in phenomenal shape. There's no rust, there's no rot, very clean floors, just how you'd expect it for a 26,000 mile example. Beautiful. Passenger side looks real good. We have a 10 bolt in the rear, and all the suspension in the rear looks fantastic. So we'll pan around there. Shocks look good. We also have disc brakes. We have front and rear power disc brakes. Not to mention the tires. Tires are pretty much brand new. Very little miles on them. Here at Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona Beach, we are offering two types of inventory: certified, which a technician from Hanksters goes over. We change fluids, filters, we do a basic safety inspection on those cars. We also offer free enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48 and as long as that vehicle fits. We are also offering consignment units, which the owner brings to us to list for sale, and those are purchased as is. Now, if you'd like to buy a car from Hanksters Hot Rods, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can actually come to Daytona, pay actual cash. You can finance a car with 10% down, term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. And I always encourage you to try your own bank or credit union, but we also have classic car lenders. JJ Best and Collector Car Leaders are some of the best. So if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you can fill out the application, and within a few short hours, our lender will reach out with an approval. Now, if you want to come down to Daytona Beach and test drive a car, we are by appointment only. So call ahead of time, submit an inquiry on our website. Please make sure the car is available. And the reason we require that is because we want to make sure one of our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is available to help out. We want to be able to put it on the lift for you, so we want to make sure that space is open. That way, when you get back from your test drive, we can put it up on the lift and you can inspect the undercarriage for yourself. Now let's put the car on the ground. Let's take it for a drive. Let's see how that runs. It's our Trans Am. Here are the keys. You get a couple keys here. You have your fob. Fob does work. Cool. So you got your door key right here. You have your ignition key. Put it in the ignition. Starts right up. Car sounds good. Horn. Horn works. Turn signals are blinking on the driver's side, and they are blinking on the passenger side as well. Look at the temp, right on the money. Oil pressure looks fantastic. Tack works. Car sounds really nice. We're charging almost a full tank of gas, 26,071 miles. Those are gonna be true miles. That is awesome. Radio. And turn it on again real quick. Nice. We don't touch radios, we don't touch clocks. The fact that this one works, the factory radio, that is pretty cool. And guess what? You got cold air. Left vent, middle vents blowing out that right vent as well. Cold air out the vents. I'm gonna put it on low, that way you can hear me a little bit better. But look at the center console. Everything is intact. And then we'll move on to the windshield, not the windshield, the windows. There you go. Passenger side. We're not gonna show the whole process, it'll bore you. But it does show that the windows do work. The locks work, you can hear it. The mirrors work on the driver's side, and they work on the passenger side as well. That is pretty cool. So everything works in your Trans Am. We'll put it in drive. We'll see how it runs. Car runs really smooth. No rattles, no shakes. I mean, this is a pretty old car now, and I mean, this thing drives like brand new. You give it gas and it flies down the road. Real smooth throttle response, great throaty sound. All the gauges still work. I mean, everything is there, everything is perfect. It really is like a showroom car. All the gauges work, the radio works, the air works, you got power steering, power brakes. So this is a classic car that you can get into that's going up in value. That's also fun to drive, and you have all the creature comforts. Power windows, power locks. You got power seats that work too. I mean, that's awesome. And everything works. Headlights, taillights, wipers. So you can drive it, you know, almost every day if you want to, or you can take it out on the weekends, go to shows. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna test out the brakes up here. By the way, the steering is really nice. The steering wheel's not bouncing up and down, not pulling me to the left or to the right. It really drives like a brand new car, and it stops too. Look at that. Didn't pull me at all. All right, we got a green light, so we're gonna take it. Plenty of power. Transmission shift's perfect. We're not here to get in trouble, but that's about 65 right there, 65, 70. And that wasn't full throttle. We're not here to beat on the cars. We're here to show you that they run, they drive, they shift, they stop. You know, you buy the whole car, you buy the whole speedometer, and I'm sure you could use it, but I mean, look at that, 50 miles an hour. Can't beat that. Great body style too. It's certified, so at full retail price, we actually include enclosed transport to your home. Licensed, insured, bonded, and enclosed all the way to your home. We have no dealer fees, we have no add-ons if you're out of state. Now, if you're in the state of Florida, you can definitely drive it home as well. At full price only, you get a warranty, a 90-day powertrain warranty. That means that the engine starts knocking, the transmission starts slipping, the rear end shoots a tooth out, we're gonna help cover the major powertrain. Brakes, batteries, alternators, any kind of gasket, any kind of leak we don't cover. That's all maintenance, that is all wear and tear. But we do cover the most important thing, the engine, the transmission, and the rear end, all the internal parts. So if you're interested in this Pontiac Trans Am, definitely recommend giving us a call soon. We do very well with this body style. 386-944-9219. We can go to our website, Hanksters.com, 80 pictures on the website, along with the 20-minute video that you're watching right now. Have a great day, everyone.